The kind-hearted giant. For our vocabulary words: 1. Delicate. Adjective. It means easily broken or damaged. Fragile. 2. Emulate. Verb. To imitate or copy, usually to equal or surpass the original. 3. Mercy. Noun. It means compassion or forgiveness shown towards someone whom it is within one's power to punish or harm. Now let's start the story. Once upon a time, in a peaceful valley tucked away between rolling hills, there lived a kind-hearted giant named Gjon. Gjon towered above everything else in the valley, but had a gentle heart and a deep respect for all living creatures. Every day, Gjon would wander through the valley, taking care not to harm the delicate flowers or disrupt the homes of the smaller creatures who called them home. The squirrels, rabbits, and birds soon grew accustomed to the giant's presence, and they saw that he meant no harm. One sunny morning, as Gjon strolled through the valley, he came across a group of frightened rabbits huddled together. They chattered nervously amongst themselves, their tiny hearts racing with fear.
"What's wrong, little friends?"
Gjon asked, his voice sounding like a low rumble. The rabbits pointed to a thorny hedge that was blocking their path.
We can't find a way through. It's too prickly,"
one of the rabbits stammered. Gjon bent down and carefully pushed the branches aside, creating a safe passage for the rabbits.
"There you go, my friends. No need to fear, for I will always help you when you are in need."
From that day on, Gjon became known as the kind-hearted giant who showed mercy and kindness to all. His generosity spread throughout the valley, and animals from near and far would seek his help whenever they faced challenges. One day, Gjon heard a loud cry coming from the sky. He looked up and saw a baby bird named Benny, perched precariously on a high branch. Benny had flown too high and was too afraid to fly back down. Gjon's heart swelled with concern as he approached the tree. He knew that if he reached out to grab Benny, he might accidentally harm the tiny bird. With great care, he spoke softly to Benny and offered words of reassurance.
"Dear Benny, I know you are scared, but I believe in your ability to fly. Take a deep breath and trust yourself,"
Gjon said soothingly. With Gjon's encouraging words, Benny summoned all his courage and fluttered his wings. Slowly but surely, he managed to ascend from the tree and landed safely on Gjon's outstretched hand.
"Oh, thank you, kind-hearted giant. I never would have made it without your help,"
Benny chirped gratefully. Gjon smiled warmly at the little bird.
"Remember, Benny, in times of fear and doubt, always believe in yourself. You are capable of more than you think."
Word of Gjon's mercy and wisdom spread far and wide, and animals from all walks of life flocked to the valley to seek his guidance. They learned that regardless of their sizes or species. Gjon treated them with respect, empathy, and mercy. As the animals in the valley watched Gjon, they too began to emulate his kindness. They learned that even the smallest creatures could make a big impact through acts of compassion and understanding. And so, the story of the kind-hearted giant named Gjon lived on, inspiring generations of animals in the valley to be gentle, merciful, and cherish the worth of every living being. They learned that true strength lies not in the size or power, but in the kindness we show towards others. I hope you enjoyed the story. Now let's move on to our multiple choice questions to check your comprehension. Number 1. What was notable about Gjon the giant? A. He was small and weak. B. He was unkind and disrespectful. C. He was kind-hearted and respectful. Correct! Letter C. He was kind-hearted and respectful. Number 2. How did Gjon help the frightened rabbit? A. He chased them away from the thorny hedge. B. He created a safe passage for them by pushing aside the branches. C. He ignored them and continued on his way. Correct! Letter B. He created a safe passage for them by pushing aside the branches. Number 3. What did Gjon say to encourage Benny the baby bird? A. Don't be scared, I will catch you. B. There's no way you can fly down on your own. C. You are capable of more than you think. Believe in yourself. Correct! Letter C. You are capable of more than you think. Believe in yourself. I hope you learned something from the story. See you next time and goodbye.